ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सच्चिदानंदरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुनिः शौनकादिऋषिभ्यो अत्र्यादिषिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो मत्स्यादवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादिनवग्रहदेवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। आदिवराशक्तिमात्रे नमः। दक्षिणामूर्तिदत्तात्रेयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीकृष्णानुग्रहेण समस्त गुरूणां देवतानां अनुग्रहेण भागवत शास्त्रोक्त उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्तिकल्याणैकता प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य साधकानां रक्षकानां भक्तानां च विघ्ननिवारण शत्रुनिर्मूलन समस्तशक्तीनामवाप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणशास्त्रस्य दशमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् एकादशस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। Today let us enjoy Lord Krishna's naming ceremony in our chanting. It is chapter number 8 in 10th skandha. Then we will conclude today our 11th skandha, 29th chapter of Bhagavan Krishna's teachings and Shukadeviji's beautiful final remarks. Let us see. ओम श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं पारायणं दशमस्कन्धः अथ अष्टमोऽध्यायः। श्रीशुक उवाच गर्गः पुरोहितो राजन् यदूनां सुमहातपाः व्रजं जगामनन्दस्य वसुदेव प्रचोदितः तं दृष्ट्वा परमप्रीतः प्रत्युत्थाय कृताञ्जलिः आनर्चाधोक्षजधिया प्रणिपात पुरःसरं सूपविष्टं कृतातिथ्यं गिरासूनृतया मुनिं नन्दयित्वा ब्रवीद् ब्रह्मन् पूर्णस्य करवामकिं महद्विचलनं नॄणां गृहिणां दीनचेतसां निःश्रेयसाय भगवन् कल्पते नान्यथा क्वचितो ज्योतिषामयनं साक्षात् यत्तज्ज्ञानमतीन्द्रियं प्रणीतं भवता येन पुमान् वेद परावरं त्वं हि ब्रह्मविदां श्रेष्ठः संस्कारान् कर्तुमर्हसि बालयोरनयोर्नॄणां जन्मना ब्राह्मणो गुरुः। गर्गाचार्य उवाच यदूनाम् अहमाचार्यः ख्यातश्च भुवि सर्वतः सुतं मया संस्कृतं ते मन्यते देवकी सुतं कंसः पापमतिः सख्यं तव चानकदुन्दुभेः देवक्या अष्टमो गर्भः न स्त्री भवितुमर्हति इति सञ्चिन्तयन् श्रुत्वा देवक्या दारिका वचः अभिहन्तागता शङ्कः तर्हि तन्नो नयो भवेत्। नन्द उवाच अलक्षितोऽस्मिन् रहसि मामकैरपि गोव्रजे कुरु द्विजातिसंस्कारं स्वस्ति वाचनपूर्वकं। श्रीशुक उवाच एवं सम्प्रार्थितो विप्रः स्वचिकीर्षितमेव ततो चकार नामकरणं गूढो रहसि बालयोः। गर्ग उवाच अयं हि रोहिणीपुत्रः रमयन् सुहृदो गुणैः आख्यास्यते राम इति बलाधिक्यात् बलं विदुः यदूनाम् अपृथक् भावात् सङ्कर्षणमुशन्त्युत आसन् वर्णास्त्रयो हि अस्य गृह्णतोऽनुयुगं तनोः शुक्लो रक्तस्तथा पीतः इदानीं कृष्णताङ्गदः प्रागयं वसुदेवस्य क्वचित् जातस्तवात्मजः वासुदेव इति श्रीमान् अभिज्ञाः सम्प्रचक्षते बहूनि सन्ति नामानि रूपाणि च सुतस्य ते गुणकर्मानुरूपाणि तान्यहं वेद नो जनाः एष वः श्रेय आधास्यत् गोपगोकुलनन्दनः अनेन सर्वदुर्गाणि यूयमञ्जस्तरिष्यथ पुराणेन व्रजपते साधवो दस्यु पीडिताः अराजके रक्ष्यमाणा जिज्ञुर्दस्योन्समेधिताः य एतस्मिन् महाभागाः प्रीतिं कुर्वन्ति मानवाः नारयो विभवन्त्येतान् विष्णुपक्षानि वासुराः तस्मान्नन्दात्मजोऽयं ते नारायणः समो गुणैः श्रिया कीर्त्यानुभावेन गोपायस्व समाहितः श्रीशुक उवाच इत्यात्मानं समादिश्य गर्गे च स्वगृहं गते नन्दः प्रमुदितो मेने ह्यात्मानं पूर्णमाशिषाम कालेन व्रजताल्पेन गोकुले रामकेशवौ जानुभ्यां सह पाणिभ्यां रिङ्गमाणौ विजह्रतुः तावङ्घ्रियुग्ममनुकृष्णसरीसृपन्तौ घोषप्रघोषरुचिरं व्रजकर्दमेषु तन्नादरुष्टमनसावनुसृत्य लोकं मुग्धप्रभीतवधूपेयतुरन्ति मात्रोः तन्मातरौ निजसुतौ घृणया स्नुवन्त्यौ पङ्काङ्करागरुचिरावुपगुह्य दोर्भ्यां दत्त्वा स्तनं प्रपिबतोः स्म मुखं निरीक्ष्य मुग्धस्मिताल्पदशनं ययतुः प्रमोदं यर्ह्यङ्गनादर्शनीयकुमारलीलौ अन्तर्व्रजे तदबलाः प्रगृहीतपुच्छैः वत्सैरितस्ततौ भावनुकृष्यमाणौ प्रेक्ष्यन्त्य उज्झितगृहाः जहृषुर्हसन्त्यः शृङ्ग्यग्निदंष्ट्र्यसि जलद्विजकण्टकेभ्यः क्रीडापराविति अतिचलौ स्वसुतौ निषेद्धुं गृह्याणि कर्तुमपि यत्र न तज्जनन्यौ शेकात आपतुरलं मनसो नमस्ताम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 This is Gargacharya coming, Bhagavan Gargaji's wonderful Smriti Grantha. It's called as Garga Smriti, worthy of studying. It is available, I think, in print. In that, along with Brahma Jnanam, all the Varnashrama, Dharmas, everything, Sri Gargacharya ji writes. He is the Purohita of the Yadu Vamshasthas. Vasudevji sends him, he comes here. Nanda Baba is so happy, welcomes him, does puja and all. Then you only name him, name the children, he only asks. Then Gargaji reveals ki Krishna and Vasudeva's eighth child cannot be a girl and all. So tentatively they know very silently. It is not revealed much. Then our Nanda Baba says, put the name in that cow yard only, not a big function is done, so that these Rakshasas should not know. So then he gives, Balarama gives Sankarshana, Rama, Balarama, these names, and Bhagavan ko Krishna he gives name and says Vasudeva's Putra, therefore Vasudeva. Then two things are told here by Gargacharya. This boy will take care of all your problems. He will see that you are fully protected. Earlier also he has done it so many times. Second thing told is, whoever worships him, praise him, surrenders to him, devotes to him, for him, no enemies inner and outer will be there. Yaha, ye, whoever they may be, etasmin, Pritim kurvanti manavaha mahabhagaha. Whoever have that beautiful devotion to Lord Krishna, na arayaha abhibhavanti etan. Ari means Shatru. Na arayaha abhibhavanti, the Shatrus will not be overpowering them. Inner and outer, Vishnu Pakshanima asuraha. Like the Devatas who are in Vishnu Paksha are never defeated by the Asuras, the Rakshasas. So this is how he names them and goes. Thereafter Nandaji is very, very happy. Doesn't reveal it to everyone immediately. Names are revealed, but he is Vasudeva Putra, Bhagavan, all that are not told. Later on, in these next four big slokas, Krishna and Balarama, slowly from that crawling, they started to become the age of walking. Then how they, Tumaka Chalata, all that, going everywhere in that Brajabhumi, then mothers, both of them, Rohini Yashoda, try to protect them from all the things because children, they don't know where are they going. They may fall, they may be a bichu there, a snake, all that Kantaka, Sharkara, thorns will be there, pebbles will be there. While working, they continuously monitor them and protect them. And these children are so naughty. Every play they do, the famous sport of them is holding and pulling the tail of those cows. And they also run behind it. कभी नीचे गिरते हुए खड़े होते हुए they used to run behind that. So here vatsaihi itastataha vau anukrishyamano. That seeing that the mothers, all of them were so extremely happy. So those are the leelas at that age. Now little more they become very uh, mhm. Padbhir vichakramathu andasa. Slowly get up and walking and all. Then their terrible, all the leelas start. That will be told only in one or two shlokas, not elaborate. But the Krishna Bhaktas later on, in their meditation, they could see all and they have written plenty of poems, bhajans, kirtanas, and talking to those stories to Bhaktas at length in reveling, in trying to revel in Lord Krishna. By doing so, they developed that devotion. That has become a big bhakti cult. The Bhagavata, Bhakti, Margis, so many they have. In fact, through Krishna Upasana, Krishna Leela, they had the Krishna Darshana, Krishna Anubhuti, even Krishna Sahijyam. Even now, such great bhaktas are there. We can be one of them. Nobody can stop us if we want. So, these remaining Leelas, tomorrow we see. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीभागवत शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसूत शरणं मम श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीनारद शरणं मम श्रीकुमार शरणं मम श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम श्री परब्रह्म शरणं मम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ओमुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्त्ययं रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मा मुञ्चत कर्हिजदा ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणम् एकादश स्कंदः मुक्तिर्हित्वा अन्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः अत एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच गच्छोद्धवमयादिष्टः बदर्याख्यं ममाश्रमं यत् तत्र मत्पादतीर्थोदे स्नानोपस्पर्शनैः शुचिः ईक्षयालकनन्दायाः विधूता शेषकल्मषः वसानो वल्कलान्यङ्ग वन्यभुक्सुखनिःस्पृहः तितिक्षुर्द्वन्द्वमात्राणां सुशीलः संयतेन्द्रियः शान्तः समाहितधिया ज्ञानविज्ञानसंयुतः मत्तोऽनुशिक्षितं यत्ते विविक्तमनुभावयन् मय्यावेशितवाक्चित्तः मद्धर्मनिरतो भव अतिव्रजगतिस्तिस्रः मामेष्यसि ततः परम् श्रीशुक उवाच स एव मुक्तो हरिमेधसोद्धवः प्रदक्षिणं तं परिसृत्य पादयोः शिरोनिधायाश्रुकलाभिरार्द्रद्भिः न्यषिञ्चदद्वन्द्वपरोऽप्यपक्रमे सुदुस्त्यजस्नेहवियोगकातरः न शक्नुवन्स्तं परिहातुमातुरः कृच्छ्रम्ययौ मूर्धनि भर्तृपादुके बिभ्रन्नमस्कृत्य ययौ पुनः पुनः ततस्तमन्तरहृदि सन्निवेश्य गतो महाभागवतो विशालां यतोपदिष्टां जगदेकबन्धुना तव समास्ताय हरेरगाद्गतिं य एतदानन्दसमुद्रसम्भृतं ज्ञानामृतं भागवताय भाषितम् कृष्णेन योगेश्वरसेविताङ्घ्रिणा सच्छ्रद्धया सेव्य जगद् विमुच्यते भवभयमपहन्तुं ज्ञानविज्ञानसारं निगमकृद् उपजह्रे भृङ्गवद् वेदसारम् अमृतमुददितश्चापाययत् भृत्यवर्गान् पुरुषर्षभम् आद्यं कृष्णसंज्ञं नतोऽस्मि पुरुषं ऋषभम् आद्यं कृष्णसंज्ञं नतोऽस्मि इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायाम् एकादशस्कन्धे एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। In the same mood, salute to Parabrahma Tattva Shruti Mata. Salute to all Smriti Purana Itihasa, especially Bhagavatam. To Sriman Narayana Bhagavan with all his avatharas, especially Bhagavan Krishna. To the Guru Tattva, Parabrahma Tattva and all Guru Parampara, especially Sri Vyasa, Sri Shukadeva. To all the avatharas, to all the Bhagavatacharyas, salutations special to our own Gurus. And to all of them, what we request is very soon give us all the required maturities in us to be able to understand, grasp, digest the essence of all Shastras in theory and the ability to do the sadhana and through the sadhana reach to the siddhi of Bhagavad Anubhuti. Praying like that, we have to just remember all of them. Every day they are there very much. Other than invoking their grace, and without their grace, we can't understand the Shastra. There's no other option for us. Need not have the option also. When this is there, when we pray, they bless. When they bless, it is understood. With the understanding, we can do sadhana. They are there throughout our journey with us to protect us. Like this, Devaki and Yashoda and Rohini, how they were protecting the Balarama and Krishna from all the thorns and all. So to the Guru and Bhagavan, keep on protecting us from the downfalls when we pray. Thus we will, only a question of time, reach to the truth. And if our devotion is full, complete, Sharanagati, Bhagavan's Kripa hoti hai, so even the time also is not a factor. He just can reveal to us. With that faith, we are now spending our time in a qualitative manner in trying to be in touch with Krishna or Bhagavan or Paramatma, Saguna Rupena as well as Nirguna Rupena. That is what is the purpose of our studying Shastras, whether it is Upanishad or Ramayana, Bhagavata, Yoga Darshana, Ityadi. Now this great Bhagavatam, great is the 11th Skandham. In that every chapter is so great, especially the 28th and 29th. In that we have seen how Bhagavan has guided Uddhava every aspect. Lastly, he has given in capsule form, in 4.5 slokas, all the sadhanas to be done. In that also again precisely in his last utterances, after which there is no Upadesha utterance. There will be some talking because he'll have to talk to Yadavas and all. Now let us go to Prabhas Kshetram. ये बातें होंगे, लेकिन एज ए गुरु उपदेश युक्त वाणी not there after this in Bhagavan Krishna's Avatara here also. So those are the final words in which in 1.5 sloka yesterday we saw Bhagavan has given us the synopsis of entire sadhana. Hmm. Ah. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, some sadhanas to be done. Then the result is experienced. And this portion is very beautiful for us to by heart and keep with us. Just like the first two lines of first Anuvaka of the Brahmananda Valli. ब्रह्मविदाप्नोति परं तदेशाभ्युक्ता सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म यो वेद निहितं गुहायां परमे व्योमन् सोऽश्नुते सर्वान् कामान् सह ब्रह्मणा विपश्चितेति. See that clarity and completeness of that Veda mantra. Vedanta Upanishad mantra. The first line is Brahmavid apnoti param. Knower of Brahman obtains ultimate, best, final. Then to obtain that Brahman which is already there, you only have to know him. To know him, you have to reject everything. To reject everything, the Paramatma's Lakshanas have to be told so that the contrary Lakshana things are rejected. Paramatma is obtained, Brahma, with the obtainment of Brahma, the Param is obtained. Therefore, Tad Esha Aviyukta. What is that? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Now the Upalabdhi Sthanam. Where do we search him? Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman. In the heart cave, in that spiritual, sublime, conscious space, that Param Brahma is discovered. What will be the result? Saha Ashnute Sarvan Kaman Saha Brahmana Vipaschita iti. Along with the Brahma Anubhuti, every other Kamana, whatever the Sukha it gives, all will be achieved by, experienced by that person. Are you ready for it? Yeah. Then let us do the Brahma Vicharana and Panchakosha Vicharana and reject the Panchakoshas as an Atma. Let us do it. Same we have seen in our Yoga Darshanam, Hatha Yoga Anushasanam. We are giving you the Yoga Shastram. In one line, the whole essence of yoga is Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Then the result of that is Drashtuhu Swarupe Avasthanam is equal to Kaivalyam. If that is not done, Vritti Sarupyam. हो गया. Here also, everywhere, Athato Bhaktim Vyakyasyamaha Satvasmin Paramaprema Rupa Amrita Swarupacha Yalabdva Puman Siddho Bhavati Amrito Bhavati. So too, Athato Brahma Jignasa Janmadya Setaha Shastra Yonitvat Tattu Samanvayat. Gita also, Ashochan Anashochasto Prajnavadan Bhashase Gatasun Agatasun Panditan Anushocanti Natvevaham Jatunasam Natvam Neme Janadipa Nachaiva Navavishyamaha Sarve Vayam Atapparam. These are all first two slokas giving the entire essence of the entire goal to be reached, sadhana to be done. As does every of the Shastra. Like Omitye Daksharamidakam Sarvam Tasyoga Vyakyanam Bhutam Bhavat Bhavishyati Sarvam Omkara Eva Yachanyatrikalatitam Tadapyonkara Eva Sarvametat Brahma Yamatma Brahma. हो गया. So to Ishavasamitakam Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatam Jagat. हो गया. So to in Mundakam Yattad Adresham Agrahyam. Our rishis, gurus never kept anything as secret or surprise. They don't want to give even that much pain to us. They doesn't want to delay in giving that medicine. Like a doctor, immediately painkiller he gives, then treats. These people also, by giving them the ultimate goal in the beginning only, and inspire us, the students or the sadhakas, then they elaborate. Every of our shastras, any of them you say, same like no Adhyatma Ramayanam. Didn't we see in the first Balakanda, first Sarga only, Rama Hrudayam, everything about Rama as Parabrahma. Was it not proved? Everywhere. Here also, Bhagavan Krishna, though he gave it in the beginning, middle, end, Finally, also as a take-home point, summary, essence, synopsis, just whatever you call, just in this 1.5 shloka. What are they? Mattaha anushikshitam yatate viviktam anubhavayan mayavishita vak chittaha madharma nirataha bhava. These are the 6 things you have to do. The result is what? Ativrajya gatihi tisra. By this, all samsara dukkha is over. Mameshasi tata param. The ananta ananda will be yours because you will reach me. This is the synopsis. This is has to be kept in our intellect when we want to study Shastras, or we are studying, or we are listening to someone, or we want to contemplate, or we want to do sadhana. Kuch bhi ho, these main things have to be kept in mind. Mattonu shikshitam yatte viviktam anubhavayan viviktam anubhavayan then maya veshida vak chittaha madharma nirato bhava. Then ativrajya gatihi tisraha mamevashyasi tataha param. So complete it is. Then the details of it, first of all, Mattonu Shikshitam is Bhagavan gave us 3 shikshas. Na? One is do the dhyana Bhagavan in his rupa in the hridaya. Second, do the Navada Bhakti to Bhagavan. Third, he talked to us about seeing him only in everyone as what? Kaivalya Parabrahma. Vijatiya, Sajatiya, Swagata Bheda Rahita, Parabrahma Rupena, Sarvan Pashya. This is the essence of what Bhagavan taught. Other than him, nothing real. For that, some logics, all of them he gave. Like, Yaya Adavante Nasti Vartamane Vitattatha. These are all the paddhatis, the thesis, or the ways by which this is understood. These 3 sadhanas have to be understood. First, in the Hridaya, you do the meditation of the Lord's form. Same thing you will see UDHAVA taking Lord's form in his heart. After 2 shlokas, you will see. Then the Navadaha Bhakti you do. Thereafter, take me as Brahman, see me the Brahman everywhere. Therefore, having seen the Brahman everywhere, to reject your own ego, even though after seeing Brahman, the ego will be there, even the Ashvachandala, Go, Khara, Brahmana, Pulkasa, Stena, whoever they may be, do the Sashtanga Danda. The Sashtanga Danda Pranama is to eliminate the separating, differentiating ego from us. After which, everywhere is same Brahman is certainly experienced or found or convinced. This is what is Mattaha Anushikshitam. Then Viviktam, again and again, Spashta Rupena. The Viviktam word we explained for more than half an hour. And what we again say, Viviktam is Sampragnata Samadhi type, where is conspicuously, unambiguously, what Bhagavan said, what we have to do is very clearly known and remembered. Like the very good weather of summer mornings, the road is very clear. Whereas in the winters, see yesterday you saw in the Uttar Pradesh, one place, 18 or 16 vehicles or cars dashed with each other, which is every year phenomena there because of the less visibility, fog and all that. So, that fog was there, therefore the vision was hasty. They could not put brakes properly, they dashed. But when all the fog is not there, how crystal clear the road? That's called Viviktam. So you will know the other vehicles coming, our vehicle, which vehicle are overtaking, what is the road like, what are the turns like, what are the traffic signals like. Viviktam. So to have the Vivikta Rupa Jnana of what I taught you. Spashta Rupana. Then Anubhavayan, again and again, do the sadhana of it, maintain the bhavana of it that I am the sadhaka, I have to do this sadhana, I have to reach Bhagavan. Like morning also, Jnanam, Jnaptihi, Avabodhaha, then Bhava Sadhyam. No, we have seen that. Here also, Anubhavayan. Then, what is to be ensured in doing any of sadhanas? Not any means anything, what you think, but all sadhanas given by Guru and Shastra is Mayaveshita Vakchittaha. This is the thing to be done. And for doing that, Viviktam Anubhavayan we have to do. Can we specify more it is simple. Madharma Nirataha. My Aveshita Vakchitaha or Vani and Chitta is fully engrossed in Lord. How it is achieved? Madharma Nirataha. Yesterday we told Bhagavan two dharmas. One Nirguna Nirakara dharma is Satyam Jnanavantam Brahma. The other Saguna Sakara dharmas, Bhagavan ka kya hai? He is doing the Navadha Bhakti, Ishvara Pranidhana Bhakti. Through this, Vak Chitta should be fully engrossed in Lord. They are not available for anything else, nothing else is registered by them. Like when you are engrossedly listening to the class, you are not available for anybody's call, and none of the things are distracting you. That's how your chitta is engrossed. Satsanga aveshita chitta. Good imagination. Na? So, in the same way, through the Madharma Nirati, your mana, chitta and vaka should be totally dissolved in me. This is a necessary sadhana. And then very elaborately last 5 days, we are discussing on this topic. Why we don't do this sadhana is because of the vasanas, because of the habits, because of the delusions. Vasanas of many, many lives of bhoga pravritti. Therefore, habitually we are extroverted, and the biggest problem is delusion. What is the delusion? Not only taking the upadhis and the world of name form as real, but thinking they are permanent and thinking that they are a source of happiness. This all setup is called as moha delusion, because of which we were going on running into the world. It has become a habit, it has become a vasana. Because of these three only. So, though the sadhana is simple, not very elaborate, just do my dharmas, and while doing so, put your आँख and चित्ता in me. इतना ही करने का है, लेकिन हमसे नहीं होता. It is a present situation. Therefore, the obstructions for doing Madharma Nirati and to obstructions for making the Vak and Chitta Bhagavad Aveshita are these vasanas, are these habits, are these delusions. I have to conquer them. We should have that in mind. Is it not? Like anywhere, some addictions are there, let's say the teas and coffees, but that's spoiling the health. Then doctor told just come out of it, not good. Or any drinks. Then I must come out of them. They are detrimental for my life. Oh, don't we think that, or should we not think like that again and again? Then both things. I have to eliminate them because only then my health will come. Or I have to be healthy, therefore I have to eliminate them. In the same way, I have to reach to Lord by Aveshita Vak Chitta in God through Dharma Nirati. For that, these three are obstructions. Therefore, I have to come out. Delusion is removed by continuous study, Shravana, and contemplation. Consciously, the vasanas are eliminated as well as habits are changed. We have to be very conscious. Hmm. Like a sculpture. When he has a picture in his mind of a murti in that stone, of Hanumanji or Ganapati or Krishna, how he is just chiseling out the unnecessary parts of the stone from where existing Lord's murti is brought out. Bhagavan's murti is there in every stone, but it is mixed up with the unwanted things. The sculpture removes that, then the murti becomes pratyaksha. In the same way, we can naturally, easily, effortlessly experience the Lord by doing the avesha of our Vani and Chitta in him through Bhagavad Dharmas. Not at all difficult. But then, what are the things that are obstructing it? Are these three. So when we chisel them out, hammer them out, wipe them out, wash them out, Get them out, get rid of them, uproot them, whatever the words you use, then beautifully we can. One of the very powerful help in this regard is satsanga. Those people whose Vani and Chitta is Bhagavan, in that only you be there. Then that inspires. Opposite Sangha we have people, those who are indulgent in the world because of delusion in all the objects, etc. उनके कंपनी है तो हमको वो रंग लग जाता है. ठीक है. सो और संग को भी बदलते हुए दुस्संग से सत्संग में सब प्रयत्न से भी एक तरफा भगवान को पाने का लक्ष्य को दृढ़ लगाते रहे, दूसरी तरफा मत धर्म निरत करते हुए, तीसरी तरफ उसके द्वारा वाणी और चित्त भगवान में लय हो रहा है कि नहीं देखते हुए, मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट देन दिस थ्रीज, इनके जो ऑब्स्ट्रक्शंस है, द वासना, द delusions, habits, are we reducing or not? That also you have to monitor. It's like any travel on the journey. You have to protect from the opposite traffic also, the overtaking traffic also, the left and right, left, right. You have to protect your vehicle also from failure. You have to monitor dashboard. You have to see the petrol. You have to see the gear, accelerator are well. More than all that, you must know how to drive. The traffic rules must be known. Driving abilities are different. Knowing all the aspects of the car are different. Knowing traffic rules are different. Then how to negotiate with the inevitabilities of the traffics and all also. तब जाकर you can enjoy. Spirituality also. Goal is to reach Bhagavan. Sadhana is madharma nirataha. Through that, the thing to be achieved is maya aveshita vakchittaha. What is the knowledge Bhagavan gave? Already उसका हमें मनन करना है. मत्तोन शिक्षित यत्ते विविक्तम अनुभावयन. While doing so, the वासना very careful. अरे वासना डिजायर के रूप में आ रहा है रे. इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करके स्ट्रांग नहीं बनाना वासना को. By suppression, sublimation, prayer, slowly we have to reduce. More and more vasanas coming as desire, fulfilled by us, more and more strong they become. Just like the more and more you pamper your grandchild, more and more he sits on your head. Just shut up, do whatever I say, get lost out of my vicinity. If you tell that fellow, डरेगा वो. लेकिन आप करते नहीं क्योंकि आपको एकलौता पोता है, तोता है, इसलिए you get chipko to him. So too, to the desires and mana, we can command that power is always there. But because we love the desire, we love the enjoyment, therefore we don't strongly scold them. Therefore we indulge. Therefore the vasanas become stronger. All is to be understood. We can't avoid it. So do the habits. Habits die hard, but hour by hour we have to conquer. And the other day we told you, if one day we have done sadhana, reducing our samsara, that is an achievement. Let that day inspire us to do the same next day. In the next day, if you cannot do anything, never mind, don't give up the heart, lose the heart. Next day you try. If that day 10% you could do, that is an achievement. Like you and I. Regularly coming to class, listening, grasping, meditating, realizing Paramatma in Nirguna Saguna, although it is goal, but at our level, it is not so possible. One day we can come, one day we cannot come, one day we can attentively listen, another day we can't. Sometimes everything is graspable, understandable. Other day, except Purnamadaha, nothing is understood. But we are keeping on trying. So whichever day we came, success in coming. Whichever the day we have not ran away, we are succeeded in not running away. Like in YouTube, they come and just in seconds they go away. So whichever the day we have heard 10 minutes, that itself is achievement. Half an hour is achievement. Whichever the day all class attentively listened, that itself is achievement. Some points click to us, it itself is a great achievement. After the class also some of them we reflected, that day we are more achievers. Some convictions came, Manav, therefore I am changing my lifestyle like this from this. Like when you go to dietitian, on the advice of doctor, that's so much a problem because the irregularity diet. Then the dietitian gives the entire chart. Then you commit. I'll change myself to this in a month's time. Then you change. Then you can see everything set. In the same way, of the things convinced, When we change our routine according to the convictions of sadhana, you have much, much more greatly reached. छोड़ना नहीं, करते जाना, और कर रहे हैं तो उसको बढ़ाते जाना. This is all called as मय्यावेशित वाक्चित्तः मद्धर्म निरतो भव मत्तोऽनुशिक्षितं यत्ते विविक्तमनुभावयन्. See if you can pause and detailedly, elaborately understand the literal and indicated meaning of the words. How much of the sadhana and sadhya are revealed through these mantras. They're all systematic, well connected, fully informative, very inspiring. That is what are our shastras. All shastras are like that. Only we have to have patience and little subtlety, ability to tune and listen. See, morning, how wonderful. The Chaturtha Sutra we have summarized of Samadhipada. Even Upanishad also. How classical, beautiful was today's class, where right from beginning everything is summarized. So even now also we are doing that only. So सुबह दोपहर शाम हमको एक ही याद रहना है. मत्तो अनुशिक्षितम यक्ते विविक्तम अनुभावयन मय्यावेशितवाक् चित्तः मद्धर्म निरतो भव. Sadhana. Siddhi, two types. Dukkha nivritti, second is Sukha Prapti. Dukkha nivritti happens because ativrajya gati istisraha. In the triputi of every type or in the Dvandva, there is only Dukkha. Dvitiyad vai bhayam bhavati, bhayad dukkham bhavati. Therefore, the Tisraha gati you transcend. Therefore, the Dukkha nivritti happens. But that is not the entire goal to be reached. Our goal is Sukha Prapti. Therefore, then these are after that, Ativrajagati Strishaha Mameshyasi. You will reach me. Who am I? Tataha. Tata means from the three gatis. Para means beyond. Beyond these three gatis means untouched by all the gamut or drama of those three gatis. So that is my state of being. You reach to that. And that is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Anubhuti. This is the goal. Tatah Param. See, the Bhagavat started with Satyam Param Dhimahi. Bhagavan also concludes to with the thing ki Mam Param Eshyasi. You will reach me, hey Uddhava. So by doing so, an assurance is given. If you do sadhana, you will reach me. Then we have to assure God and ourselves that we will also do all this sadhana. What more clarity than this? Other than we listen it 3-4 times, note down our points, become very spashta with every aspect, then get convinced, start doing sadhana, first step onwards, wherever we are standing from that standpoint, depending on that. So this is how with this Bhagavan Krishna's beautiful coaching, teaching, preaching, and guiding, indicating, hinting, advising, suggesting, answering the question, clearing the doubts, and blessing, whatever you call, प्रभु कृष्ण के तरफ से सब हो चुका है. मामेशसि ततः परम. इससे बढ़िया और क्या चाहिए? देर सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य मोक्षयिष्यामि. और मनमना मद्भक्तो मध्याजी माम नमस्कुरु मामेव एष्यसि एवं युक्त्वा आत्मानं मत्परायणः. Chapter 9 राजा विद्या, the last श्लोक is that only. भगवान इन गीता में तो 50 बार कहते हैं कि थ्रू दिस साधना शी विल रीच मी. ये श्याम ब्राह्मे स्थिति पार्थ ये नम संशय योग आतिष्ठ उत्तिष्ठ भारत. If I quote, there are so many you can see. Idea is what? We need not suffer as a jiva with our ignorances, delusions, vasanas and habits. We can cross all of them. We can be eternal bliss and peace, like any of the great saints, Mahatmas and Bhagavan. First, believe in it, then desire it, then find the ways and means as to how to reach it. All those are told in Bhagavat. Therefore, listen, study. Then be pakka, viviktam, without any ambiguity, any step. Then, while performing, do your best. Take the blessings and help of God and Guru as the protecting shields, as a continuous empowering things. And help also yourselves by being in the company of such great sadhakas, in the mind as well as outside, so that it will never allow you to go to the bad company and get misguided. You know, it is a full package. This is the full package sadhana. Like when you go to Kashi, Varanasi, or any Mathura, Vrindavan, or Haridwar, Rishikesh. हाँ भाई लक्ष्मण झूला आते हो क्या? आऊँगा झुलाऊँगा गिराऊँगा. बोल कितने पैसे? हाँ 1,200 रुपये टैक्सी. रिटेल हो गया. अच्छा, ये हरिद्वार ऋषिकेश में कितने जगह है देखने को? पूरा मिलकर 23 जगह है. हाँ, हरिद्वार में 10-12 है, उधर 12. अब पूरे के लिए कितने दिन लगेगा? 2 दिन, सुबह शाम सुबह शाम. कितना लोगे? 5,000 और 4,000 होलसेल. इज अ पैकेज. सिंगल टूर ओनली गोइंग टू बद्री एंड कमिंग. पैकेज 4 धाम यात्रा होता है कि नहीं? सिंगल टूर, 1 ज्योतिर्लिंग दर्शन पैकेज, all 12 Jyotirlinga darshan. Everything is package. Bhagavan Krishna gave the package sadhana. What we just now have tried to understand in last 15-20 minutes. And it's not tough. Only thing we are lazy not to listen it again and again. हम कहते हैं एक बार सुनना ही मेहरबानी किया. हे स्वामी, हे कृष्णा, खुश हो जाओ, नहीं तो खुदकुशी करो, हमको फोर्स मत करना दोबारा सुनने को. We don't say like that, but our behavior is exactly that only. Yeah. When the father is telling the child to do something, child need not say, Papa, please remember I am most disobedient child to you. I can never do whatever you say. All these things that fellow need not tell. You will not do that work. That is enough to say that he is disobedient. In the same way, vocally we need not say, but we know what we are. Listen twice, thrice, 4 times, become clear. Then take up the path. While taking up the path of sadhana, one important thing is what, which we spoke so far 2,972 times, is there's no alternative or proxy for our sadhana. We only have to do. Second, there are no better times or conveniences than what we have now. Third is, this is the only life we are aware of. What will be in the next lives, we don't know. Second, third is more important than these two, is this life is given only for that. In that way, we have to be convinced with ourselves. My life is only to the least Lord. This life alone is in my hands. Next life क्या होगा मैंने नहीं पता. अच्छा भी हो सकता है, इससे भी अच्छा हो सकता है, लेकिन पता तो नहीं है ना. इसका तो पता है, दिस लाइफ का जो पता है उसमें, like when you know this bank is giving very less interest, but you know that they won't turn the board, then with that authority you can deposit even though the interest is less. Other bank double interest दे रहा है but उसको ठिकाना नहीं है. Will you invest in that? In the same way, we cannot wait for next life, even though it is better than this. Even if it is better than this, to use that, you have to have the habit of using. That habit will develop when we use this life. So I don't know next one. This I know. I will do sadhana. Only for sadhana, this life is given. And now only I have to do, and I alone have to do. No proxy, no alternative. If in these things we are pakka, then what nidra can distract us? What TV can distract us? What obligations can distract us? Outer things. Then what type of inner kshipta moda vikshipta vrittis can distract us? How long will it take to become ekagra, to get that sampragnata sthiti? Then from that viveka khyati, then sampragnata, asampragnata yoga, then nirbijata, then sarupa avasthanam. Why will that have any obstruction? Hmm? The two types of walking in the tornadoes or floods. One type is what? The flood or tornado is not so much, but it is obstructing you. So you are दम लगा के ऐसा चल रहे हो तो धीरे धीरे कदम आगे हो रहे. The another type of tornado or flood is there where you are putting 2 feet ahead, but the tornado is pulling you 3 feet behind, pushing you. एक दो कदम आगे लगा रहे हो, तीन पीछे जा रहे हैं, उतना हवा. In today's our life of Kshipta Moda Vikshiptata of the Vasanas, we are putting 2 feet आगे, तीन पीछे. But if you are convinced, if you are slowly putting the effort, slowly, though we may move slow, but we will be assured that आगे धीरे धीरे कदम जा रहे. देखते देखते पार हो जाएगा. Is it not? Do all sadhanas with मतलब if we are as said committed, कि this life is meant only for that, I only have to do, it is now only, no certainty about next life, but ये तो मेरे सामने है. In this way, when we do, then Kshipta mode of Vikshipta can be conquered. That's what we are saying. Else, जैसा पिछले जन्म में था, वैसा ही अब है, जैसा अब है, वैसा ही आगे भी रहेगा. अगर प्रयत्न नहीं किया तो. जितना प्रयत्न किया उतना बदलाव, जितना बदला उतना फायदा. ज्यादा जबरदस्त मेहनत लगाया, जबरदस्त बदलाव आया, उसका उतना ही फायदा होगा अगले के लिए. Keep next life in mind. For that, this life fully, whatever is required for sadhana, the practice of it, rehearsal of it, we have to do this life. Such, these are all not written here. Because Krishna knows Uddhava need not be told all this, he is matured. Uddhava knows also. Help ourselves. So in this way, mattonushikshitoya mattonushikshtam yatte viviktam anubhavayan maya veshitavakchittaha madharma nirato bhava ativrajya gatistisraha mameshyasi tatah param mameshyasi. You will reach me. With this, Bhagavan has said this as a blessing also, assurance also, concluded his teachings. We also conclude. Now हो गया. उद्धव जी गए कि नहीं, साधना किए कि नहीं, मुक्त हुए कि नहीं, है ना. उद्धव गए कि नहीं, इट प्रूव्स अस द ग्लोरी ऑफ उद्धव. साधना किए कि नहीं, इट प्रूव्स द ग्लोरी ऑफ द साधना. पहुंच गए कि नहीं, प्रूव्स भगवान कृपास ग्लोरी, ग्लोरी ऑफ भगवान कृपा. उद्धव जी गए मतलब ही इज ग्रेट, सो वी कैन ऑल्सो गो. साधना किया उद्धव जी मतलब he is committed to sadhana, he loved the sadhana, he did it, so we also have to do the same. If he has reached it, it is Bhagavat Kripa. So we also, when you do sadhana, Bhagavat Kripa will come, it will make us also reach. Has it happened or not? Who can tell us? Only Shukadev ji, who is telling this Bhagavat through Parikshit ji to all of us. Therefore, Sri Shuka Uvacha. And in that, each of the sweetest of the shlokas, these 5, one shloka yesterday, how exhaustively we studied. What is that? Saha eva muktaha uddhavaha harimedasa. Harimedasa. How elaborately we discussed that point. Bhagwan's medas works only in one angle of how to do the harana of the arti and dukkha of all the bhaktas. At the very gross level also, and slowly the mula karana for all the arti and dukkha is avidya only. How? By giving the vidya, atma vidya, the haranam of the avidya I have to do. And that only his medhas goes on working. That is why in one or the other form, to whomever we listen, that form Bhagavan comes and tells. हम भगवान को भी चकमा देते, that's our intelligent बेवकूफ़ी, that's okay. He comes as guru, he comes as parents, grandparents, he comes as friends, relatives, the officers in the office, the neighbors, the members. किसी न किसी रूप में आकर भगवान हमको अकल देकर बचाना चाहते रहते. भगवान only come. We deny him. As I told you, we are intelligently बेवकूफ. We are intelligent, but that intelligence is बेवकूफ़ी. क्यों? कि we are not using the Lord's grace coming in this so many forms. But otherwise, Bhagavan is Hari Medasaha, is Medhaha, is always working to do the haranam of all our samsara dukkha right from the avidya. Hari Medhas, क्या बढ़िया नाम है कि नहीं? You can put this name to your children, grandchildren. Hari Medhas Agarwal, Hari Medhas Chaitanya, Hari Medhas Singh Sardarji, Hari Medhas Sharma, Hari Medhas Verma, Hari Medhas Gupta. इतना क्या बढ़िया है कि नहीं? इंस्टेड ऑफ पुटिंग ऑल फनी नेम्स, हरिमेधस भगवान का नाम है. हाँ. सः उद्धवः, सः एवम् उक्तः उद्धवः, हरिमेधसा एवम् उक्तः उद्धवः, सः, that Uddhavji was in this way exhaustively, detailedly taught by Krishna. O Vala Uddhav. Vyasa Paddhati, Samasa Paddhati, again and again, again and again he was told. Then how to express that gratitude, how to give that assurance to the Lord that I do sadhana and reach Him. But there are some places where we fail to extend those kritagnatas. Some of them are these. For that matter, to whether it is Panchamahabhutas, to whether it is the Panchakoshas, to whether it is why calling? Any problem? Can you listen? Skype? Can you see and listen? Okay, okay, okay. I was concerned, na? Okay. Whether it is Panchakoshas, Panchamahabhutas, or Pitru Devatas, Mata Pita, और इवन टू द पीपल, द फार्मर्स, द इकोनॉमिस्ट, बताओ हमारे जीवन के हर पल के जीते जीवन के लिए इतना मेहनत करने वाले इनमें से किन को हम कृतज्ञता व्यक्त कर सकते? वी कैन नेवर. Even to clear the debts, whatever we do, to do all that, whatever we get, again is from them only. That is why Vedanta is the only way by which we escape the debts. How? By discovering I am Brahma in all of you. In me, I am not a Jiva. Therefore, I am not indebted to you. In a lighter sense. जैसे हम बिना ऋण चुकता नहीं कर सकते हैं, भागना चाहते हैं, कृतज्ञता भी बता नहीं सकते. What to do? Only one way. Discover yourself not to be the upadhis a jiva. If you are a jiva with upadhi, these upadhis are run by the contribution of everybody in the world. So you are in so much of debts always. Just drop the upadhi, become Brahman. All runa chukta ho gaya. Other than being Brahman, neither we can extend gratitudes, nor we can be clearing the debts. Keep in mind. So now Uddhavji's mental condition. So much soaked in devotion. Generally only he is emotional. And that emotions he never misused as commotions through attachment to anything nonsense. He was always devoted to Krishna. Now in that, 3-4 things. Krishna is living. Now Krishna has given the entire essence of every Shastra, guided, advised where to go, what to do. Finally, Mam Eshasi Tatap Param. All the knowledge given by Krishna to Uddhava is one paladha, one side. But when you do all this, you will reach me, is the other important thing, equally, most important. Because he wants to be with God finally. तुम मुझे पहुंच जाओगे. This last sentence is the one for which he was waiting. Because he doesn't want to go away from God. Yeah, so he was that way, so much overwhelmed with gratitude. But still, being physical proximity with Guru and all, so much tuning and love, always a extra great charm and joy, till it goes away from us because of the separation out of sightness. अभी तो गए नहीं उद्धव जी बद्री, जा रहे, बट अब तक थे कृष्ण जी के साथ, वो आनंद मिस होगा। Therefore, he was out of Krishna, Kritagnyata also very happy. Also, he is little dukhi because he'll have to leave and go. First, Kritagnyata. What is that? First, Pradakshinam tam parisrutya. And what is the symbolism of Pradakshina and all? Yesterday's talk, very exhaustively we dealt. You have to listen. Pradakshinam parisrutya. Pradakshina karna. डेली ना देखो, करोड़ों लाखों साधनाएं हैं, सारे जानना या करना ही असंभव है, जरूरत भी नहीं है। फ्यू sadhanas if you can learn, do them pakka, the siddhi will come. One of them is this: your own parents and your own gurus and ishtadeva. Daily do parikrama to them. हो जाएगा कल्याण उसका, ये अपने आप में एक बड़ा साधना है। There's so many people, just by daily doing 108 parikrama to the Lord, they are blessed with every other things. I know some people, छोटा मंदिर है, बहुत बड़ा है तो फिर बेहोश हो जाएगी, भगवान भी और वो भी है। when I was in one of these, दोनों सेंटरों में, दोनों जगह हनुमान जी का मंदिर. There used to be some people, they never used to come to classes and all. One of few of them later on also joined. But every Tuesday, Saturday they come, make 108 parikrama and go to God. Do parikrama. Wonderful it is. And while doing so, Om Sri Hanumate Namaha, Om Sri Hanuman Chalisa they do. हम उस भगवान हनुमान जी कृपा करें तो सारा अकल ठिकाने पे आ जाएगा. All struggle which we are doing through, study of Upanishad सुबह दोपहर शाम, हनुमान जी की कृपा से फट से आ जाएगा उनको. But they are stuck to that sadhana. We are doing this. तो कुछ साधनाएं जो 15-20 होते हैं, याद रखकर ना उस पर हमें निष्ठा पाना है. This one is beautiful. Like Uddhav ji did parikrama to Krishna. डेली परिक्रमा करो जप करते हुए. आपके घर में ही बनाओ एक परिक्रमा योग्य मंदिर, करो डेली. बट डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर एज एंड योर ऑल, इफ वर्टिगो गिर्टिगो इफ यू हैव, फिर गिर जाओगे थोड़ा ध्यान से. सो प्रदक्षिणम परिश्रुत्या, उनके चारों तरफ प्रदक्षिणा करके. देन पादयोः शिरो निधाय, he has put his head at the feet of the Lord. We are not able to move ahead of this topic because there is empty after this. है ना? पादयोः शिरो निधाय, understood? Then ashrukalavihi, eyes are filled with the ashrus, the tears. What happened to the heart? Are those tears mechanical, or are they because of the glycerin in all movies and all? They just apply some glycerin, टक 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 आंखों में ऐसे पान हो जाते हैं. You can try it. No, आर्द्रधीहि, धी here is अंतःकरण. उनका चित्त भी भगवान के कृपा से ओवरवेल में हो गया. इनका बुद्धि भी भगवान के दिया हुआ ज्ञान से पूर्ण हो. इनका मन भी इमोशन कृतज्ञता से भगवान के चरण में, और अहम तो हमेशा उन्हीं के चरण में था. सो दीज ऑल द 4 अंतःकरणस आर्द्र हो गए. आर्द्र में द्रवित हो गए. आर्द्रधीहि. Then Nyashinchatu. Nyashinchat, the charana of Bhagavan, he has done Abhisheka with the tears of the eyes coming out of the melted heart, out of love, out of respect, out of devotion, out of surrender, out of gratitude, out of knowing the glory and महिमा of Bhagavan. हम इतने सारे एक बार उनके अंदर हो गए. सो परिक्रमा किए, अपने सर भगवान के चरण पे रखें, पिघला हुआ हृदय से जो है अश्रु के रूप में उनका भक्ति, प्रपत्ति, शरणागति, चरण all of that gurgled out through his eyes as tears with which he has done the Abhisheka to Bhagavad Charana. How did he do that when such a great knowledge has come? That is why Advandva Paraha api is not Dvandva Paraha. Para means ultimate. Dvandva Para means who takes the duality as reality. Advandva means Advaita Paramatma, one without second. Para means the one who got convinced about it. See? In the beginning only it is said, Bhagavat, Naishkarmyamapi Achyuta Bhava Varjitam Na Shobhate. Even Brahmagnana, Naishkarya means Brahmagnana. Achyuta Bhava Varjitam is devotion. Varjitam means without devotion, Na Shobhate doesn't give that full joy. Another place what was said, ki Itham Bhuta Guno Harihi. That's a beautiful topic we studied. कि द ब्रह्मज्ञानी भी भगवान की कथाएं सुनते हैं तो इतने पिघल जाते हैं क्योंकि उन गुणों के द्वारा भगवान के गुण पता चलते हैं और भगवान के गुण इतने महिमान्वित हैं कि महाब्रह्मज्ञानी निष्ठागरिष्ठ भी पिघल जाते हैं. These 2-3 श्लोकास which came in the second, third skandha. Itham bhuta gunohari. Naiskaryamyapi achyuta bhavavarjitam na shobhate. That one thing. Second is, even the Brahmajnana is also keep the Brahmajnana aside and revel in devotion. In that is a great guna of Bhagavan. Here also, Advandva Paraha. He is not in Dvandva. Uddhavaji knows now. The same self is permeating in and through every form. ईश्वर हो, गुरु हो, जीव हो, जगत हो, आत्मा हो, सारे ऊपर ऊपर के रूपनाम आदि विकार है. बट द अविकारी मृत्तिकारूपी पर ब्रह्म which is satyam, which is the only satyam, is one without second. Yet, then why that nyashekam? Why that dukkha? What is ashru? Because apakrame. Because of that never imagined situation of the time arising, occasion coming, to leave the Lord and go physically. Remember, though Stula Sharira Adi are Mithya, we have to transcend all that. But even in sadhana also, the completeness comes only even with Stula Sharira when we serve the Guru or Bhagwan or elders. देखो मन में गुरुदेव को स्मरण करके उनके चरण में पूजा करना is any day greater. But along with that mana, when Puja Gurudev is in front, touching his divine feet and doing, ये तो अनोखा ही है, इससे बढ़कर तो हो ही नहीं सकता. Completeness. That is why in Jagrata Avastha only it is completeness. Though Jagrata is the biggest samsara, then Stula Deha is the cause of the strongest samsara, and Stula Deha is the karana for the greatest of sadhanas of service, etc. Therefore, even though we are in Advaita Anumoti, no doubt, उसका तो कोई second opinion नहीं. Still with Bhagavan, with Guru, when that physical proximity is there, and you are able to look at him, talk to him, listen from him directly, touch his feet, get that embrace from him, वो आनंदी अब बता नहीं सकते उनका शब्दों से. That now he has to miss. That's called apakrama. Therefore, even though he is an Advaita Jnanam, but still he had that jolt of so much dukkha in the heart that he'll have to leave the Lord. So did pradakshina and fell at his feet and washed his feet with the tears. Both. Kritagnyata ashru, then viyoga or viraha dukkha ashru. दोनों मिलकर एक अनोखा अनुभव है. होगा कि नहीं देख लो. एक बार हुआ तो काफी. मेरे को तो हो गया भाई पूज्य गुरुदेव के चरण में. Done. How much I remember it, how much I mean it, how much I value it, all that decides my sincerity and sadhana. There are many people, 100 times they could do Pada Puja of Gurudev, but not even once they had made that devotion. Arrogance only. He came to my house, he came to my house. That's how those jivas, not to blame, only to observe. There are some people, they attended only once, but they could not even do, only they looked from distance. That is enough for them. In the mind, they have done puja to Gurudev every day, blessed by him. Gurudev ho ya Bhagavan Krishna ho. But having that joy itself is great. मिला तो अच्छी बात, नहीं है तो prepare your heart and in your own mind make Lord Krishna seated in beautiful asanam. Do it with the commitment that in a year's time I'll develop that Saranagati Yukta Bhakti to Krishna. And how to develop that with a commitment, learning from gurus, go on doing. In a year's time, you will have so much devotion. The moment you remember him in the heart, out of the devotion, you already start the tears in the eyes. Like some bhajana kirtanakar. With their all raga, tala, dhamaka, they make a big entertainment of people. सीटियाँ भी बजाते हैं. There are some great bhajanakar. There are some azal bhajana kirtanakar. First raga they take, they create the tears in the eyes of the listeners. And it goes on one after other kirtana of the bhava and raga, bhakti, pradarshana in between, the explanation of that story and in that karuna, kripa, anugraha. वो तो 4 घंटे लोग ना आंखों में पानी आता रहता. प्रोग्राम हो गया, 3 दिन 4 दिन हो गए, still they are in that mood. There are that type of kirtana bhajankar also. Very rare though. They won't come into public. They are in their own joy. We have to go there and revel in it. है कि नहीं? They start it, the first sentence only. It is such a shocking sentence. क्या हम कृष्ण को समर्पण कर सकते हैं अपने आप को? इतनी औकात अहंकार है क्या हमको? देखो, that itself is a bouncer हो गया. अभी जिसको समझा वो समझा, जो नहीं समझा नहीं समझा. How can you be so egoistic that you want to surrender to Krishna? As if you have a right to surrender, as if you are separate from him. वो एवरीवेयर चलो आज के भजन के द्वारा हम भगवान को समर्पण करेंगे. That is how they start. This person is starting in different way only. We can't surrender because we cannot be there to surrender. देखो, and इस कीर्तन के द्वारा आप हर एक में मौजूद भगवान कृष्ण का मेरे ऊपर कृपा हो जाए. He is not saying, I am a singer, singing for you, you get entertained. Not that ego. आप रूप में जो कृष्ण प्रकट हुए हैं, मेरे से एक काम कराते हुए प्रसन्न होने के लिए होकर आप आपकी कृपा दृष्टि से आपके अंदर के भगवान मुझे दर्शन देवे. होई, that way when he begins. And every selection of bhajan, selection of raga, selection of this story. Oh, when he takes Krishna Sudhama. अब किसने जीता किसने हारा उसमें? कृष्ण ने जीता क्योंकि उन्होंने बिना मांगे सब कुछ दिया, या सुदामा ने जीता कि आया लेकिन मांगा नहीं कुछ? अब देखो यार, दोनों एक हो गई, एकता का जीत हो गया. कैसे किसी को जीत सकते? जब दो है तो जीत हार होती है. मियाँ बीवी जीतेंगे हारेंगे जब अलग है. जब एक हो गए तो किन को एक होना ही जीत है वहां. No, in this way, when he takes up every story and sings bhajans, how wonderful. Rama and that Kevata Samvada. Rama and Sugriva Milana. Vibhishan and Hanuman Milana. Hanuman and Sita Milana. एक प्रसंग लेकर, if he is going to the Antarartha, and Brahma Bharata Milan. Oh, there are पहुंचे वे लोग, एक जन्म में नहीं होता. For many lives they are in and in, not out like us. In only the Shastras, in the Bhagavan story, that Parivakvata comes. Such are the masters who are there in our. But still, the people, if they are not little bit at least tuned, They only miss. Puja Gurudev was one kind. He was always in pure conscious bliss. From that standpoint, he used to speak. He never used to speak. The experience used to express through him. जिन्होंने देखा उनको ही पता है. Others speak. They make notes. They make a sequence of things. They write even jokes also. Which joke to tell what time? They're all बेचारे struggling to sustain as speakers. But the Mahatma Puja Gurudev, what is there to write or is अनुभव भाई. अनुभव लिखना थोड़ी पड़ता है. That's how he could pull lakhs of people, even though they are not so great sadhakas. All this we are saying to say that even if you have not got that lovely, lively experience with any of the guru of this time or in Bhagavan, you can have it in your own heart. We can have it. Keep a target and try. Why can't it be achieved? कोशिश करने है अचीवमेंट के लिए. उस समय it is I who is the doer. That way we have to do. But as the result comes, oh Lord, you only got it done through me. Sarvam tava charneva samarpayami charnabhyam. हनुमान जी मैं करूंगा करके पूरा करके आए. देन प्रभु की कृपा भयो सब काज. So this shloka, first one, as commented by Shukadev ji, don't you see it so complete? स एव मुक्तो हरिमेधसोद्धवः प्रदक्षिणं तं परिसृत्य पादयोः शिरोनिधायाश्रुकलाभिरार्द्रधीः न्यषिञ्चदद्वन्द्व परोऽप्यपक्रमे. Yesterday we chanted it 11 times. I know all of you have remembered. I only forgot. Beautiful. These two shlokas, है ना. मत्तोनुशिक्षितं यत्ते विविक्तमनुभावयन् मय्यावेशितवाक्चित्तः मद्धर्मनिरतो भव अतिव्रजगतिस्तिस्रः तमामेष ततः परं स एव मुक्तो हरिमेधसोद्धवः प्रदक्षिणं तं परिसृत्य पादयोः शिरोनिधायाश्रुकलाभिरार्द्रतीः न्यषिञ्चदद्वन्द्वपरोऽप्यपक्रमे. There is no other language in which you can enjoy as much it is in Sanskrit. If you know Sanskrit. If you don't know whichever language you know, that gives joy. So, whole discussion is over. How the conclusion is happening. The first thing, Uddhavji did parikrama, fell at feet of the Lord, and drenched the feet with the tears of Kritagnyata and the dukkha also that he has to leave and go. Then what happened? Next sloka is much more tougher than this for any speaker. बड़े बड़े लोग हम कहाँ से बोलो. सुदुस्त्यज स्नेह वियोग कातरः न शक्नुवन्तं परिहातु मातुरः कृच्छ्रं ययौ मूर्धनि भर्तृपादुके बिभ्रत नमस्कृत्य ययौ पुनः पुनः. In this sloka, again taking Lord's padukas on his head, प्रणाम करते हुए बार 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 बार. He can't go, but he has to go. He left. Then where did he go? What did he do? Physically went away. But in the mind, he became more and more closer. In the intellect, he has become more and more closest to. And by surrendering the ego, he merged with him, became one. Is it not? There are many people. Wife died 20 years back, but still he is in so proximity with her. Every day he remembers her. Beautiful. 20, 30 years. Parents died, but they still every day they have the picture, they do puja, they do pranam. They always remember. अरे टाइम एंड प्लेस कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, कोई वैल्यू नहीं रखता मायना if the prema is like that. Like Gurudev left 93, 30 years over now. 30 years is a big period in a human being's life. But for us, he is there only around. He alone is blessing us from within and all. Hmm. And a very intelligent disciple, much before Guru physically leaves, he surrenders and merges in the Guru so that Guru goes nowhere. Like Gurudev says, the farther I go, the nearer shall I be to each one of you. This is my promise. This is. Other place says, whenever you want me, close your eyes and look into your hearts, I am there. Third, he says, meet me there on the seat of meditation. These are very sublime things of all Mahatmas. So for us, all Mahatmas are in Gurudev. So therefore, we see everything in him. Every Mahatma to their own disciples are like that. No Mahatma is lesser comparatively. All are that way. So the intelligent disciples, already they gave the ego to God, Guru. Where will the Guru go? And the visionaries know it, okay? When the Guru leaves the body, all the bodily obligations, bondage are gone. Therefore, for himself and as well as for disciples, he is more freely accessible. बॉडी में है तो जाओ तभी दर्शन होगा और नहीं बॉडी है तो यहीं बैठ के मन में दर्शन होगा इवन बस में ट्रेन में ट्रैवल करते हैं ऑल्सो यू कैन बी वन विथ गुरुदेव दैट वे बीइंग इन द बॉडी इज ए बॉन्डेज टू गुरु ऑल्सो मेनी गुरुज हेजिटेट टू टेक देह भगवान कंपेल करते हैं ये तभी जाकर लोग तुमको पहचानेंगे भैया जाओ एंड सम गुरुज ऑपरेट विदाउट देह all our gurus or Vashishta, the rishis, they all operate without deha. Without deha, only very rarely they appear. We are the Vyasa Bhagawan. He is the one who is making this. भागवत उन्हीं का है अभी अध्यात्म रामायण उन्हीं का है उपनिषद भी उन्हीं का है योग दर्शन का भाष्य भी उन्हीं का है ऑल व्यास भगवान ओनली इज मेकिंग डू ऑल दीज थिंग्स विष्णु सहस्रनाम भी उन्हीं का है गीता भी उन्हीं का है ऑल द 6 क्लासेस वी डू all are Vyasa Datta only given. So what more you want than this for the proof that Sri Vyasa Bhagavan is working through us subtly? और क्या it's a proof physically why should Vyasa come to us? He doesn't need. So do Bhagavan Adi Shankara. For us through Vishnu Sahasranam Bhashyam, so Bhashyam is with us. Entire Guru Parampara is with us, please remember. Because we are remembering every day. और इंटेंसली करो तो और अच्छी तरह उनकी कृपा आएगी सो दिस नेक्स्ट श्लोक इज सुदुस्त्यज स्नेह वियोग कातरः न शक्नुवन् स्तं परिमातु मातुरः देन कृच्छ्रम यौ मूर्धनि भर्तृपादके बिभ्रन्नमस्कृतयो पुनः पुनः अगेन ए मास्टर श्लोक why should we finish it quickly just like that like a formality मेरे को पता है इसके बाद आगे चैप्टर्स तो भगाना ही पड़ेगा यू कांट सो डिटेल्डली लॉर्ड कृष्णा लिविंग बॉडी एंड गोइंग हमको तो उसको 1 मिनट में बोलना है फिर से भगवान कृष्ण के लीला में आना है एज इज वाइंडिंग अप हियर देयर इन 10th skandha he already started walking starting to do his leelas in our life even you want to leave krishna will not leave us. He loves some stupid, useless fellows. I think one of them are we. Anyway, I would love to enjoy this tomorrow. Then he goes, then in the next shloka, he just whatever Krishna said, without ifing and butting, everything he remembers and does it. Therefore, he establishes in Bhagavan and reaches to Bhagavan's anubhuti. That is said in the 3rd shloka by Sri Shukadevji. In the 4th one, the Mahima of entire Bhagavatam, especially the 11 Skandam, Sri Shukadevji says. In the last one, the Krishna Mahima. So Krishna Mahima, Bhagavata Mahima, Uddhava Mahima, and then in the Bhagavata, the Jnana Mahima, Krutagnata Mahima. These 5 shlokas themselves can be topic for 10 days to discuss. One word, if you take, explain it, what is that state it means, how to reach it, how it looks like, who are the great bhaktas. So every see now today we will see. Yeah, we see Uddhava at the feet of, and then we have already seen Bharata at the feet of Rama, Rama at the feet of Kaushalya, Rama at the feet of Vasishthaji, and again we will see Bharata again at the feet of Rama. Even Kaikeyi also does pradakshina and falls at the feet of Rama because she knows he is a Parabrahma Paramatma. ये चरण पखारने का सिलसिला बहुत अच्छे टाइम पे हमको हो रहा है. ओनली टू टेल मे बी यू आर मिसिंग योर डिवोशन टू योर गुरु एंड ऑल्सो भगवान. बी मोर इंटेंस इन दैट. The more we have to do sadhana and study, more danger will be the Maya. More we need the grace blessings for protection. Therefore, more bhakti upasana we have to do, and more we have to hold on to the feet of God and Guru. याद रख लो. सर्वं कृष्णार्पणमो पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स. आई डोंट नो अबाउट यू, लेकिन मैं तो हर दिन सोचता हूँ ये पोर्शन आज किसी भी कीमत पर ख़त्म करना है. यहाँ पे बैठने के बाद क्या बेहोश होता है पता नहीं, बट वी जस्ट गो ऑन टॉकिंग टॉक. भाई बेचारे यू मे गेट बोर्ड, बट आई डोंट गेट. मेरे को तो मस्ती आ रहा है उसमें. एनीवे, योर प्रारब्ध, व्हाट कैन आई डू.